Hello everybody, my name is James of JamesDoesItAll. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to remove any virus from your computer that is preventing you from actually opening your computer or turning your computer on. Now, what I mean by turning your computer on is starting Windows, not actually starting your computer. If you have an issue starting your computer, this is more than likely than not a hardware issue or hardware malfunction or something idiotic like you didn't turn on the power switch or plug in the cord. Okay? So before we get started in that, this is for Windows 7 and Windows 8. It also works for Windows XP, but not many people use Windows XP anymore due to the migration from 32-bit to 64-bit. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn your computer on and repeatedly hit F8. Okay? You're going to want to hit F8 until you get a screen similar to this one. Okay, it's going to show a screen that says Safe Mode, Safe Mode with networking, Safe Mode with command prompt. And you're going to go down to Safe Mode with command prompt and hit enter. After you do that, it's going to load a lot of data. You're just going to see a lot of data scroll by, and after it stops, you're going to get a screen that looks like your command prompt. It's going to be full windowed, and you're not going to be able to see anything else. You're actually not going to be able to do anything else except command prompt. Okay? Because I don't actually have a virus, and I'm trying to record this to show you how to do it, I am not opening my computer in safe mode. I'll just open normal command prompt. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is what most people do. It's called System File Checker. And what this is a checklist that Windows has done ever since Windows Vista, and it's basically how they back up your Windows now. Before, they used to give you like 10 different CDs, one's for this, one's for that, one's for your System 32, and one's for your Windows folder, and things of that nature. Now it's all in one convenient location called System File Checker, or SFC. .exe. Now in Windows 8 you don't actually need to type .exe, but in Windows 7 and Windows Vista you will need to type .exe, and then you're going to hit slash, and you're going to hit scan now. Okay, and once you've typed that in, hit enter. I'm not going to hit enter because I actually have a custom version of Windows that I created, and by doing that I would be removing all of the custom work that I have done. Okay. Well, you hit enter and it's going to load a screen. Now this scan takes anywhere from 5 to 45 minutes to even an hour. Okay, maybe even 2 hours if you have a lot of data on your computer. But what it's going to be doing, it's going to be checking through your system to make sure you have all your DLL files and all of your files that actually help your Windows 7 or Windows 8 run. Okay. Once you finish that, you should be able to run your Windows 7 or Windows 8 properly. Okay, and what I want you to do is I want you to, again, open your computer, and then, turn on your computer, and repeatedly hit F8 until you come to this screen once again. Okay, and once you're at this screen, I want you to hit Safe Mode. Okay, and you're probably going to ask me, well, why do I want to hit Safe Mode? I just fixed my computer, didn't I? No, what you did is you fixed the thing that was hurting your computer from preventing it to start. Now what you want to do is figure out what caused that issue. And in order to do that, you're going to want to open your computer with Safe Mode, in Safe Mode, and once you're in Safe Mode, it'll load up similar to your normal computer. Okay? The only difference is you'll have no background. I'm not sure about Windows 8, but I think in Windows 7 you'll have no background, and in the top, in the bottom of each of the corners, it'll say Safe Mode, Safe Mode, Safe Mode, Safe Mode. Okay, and what this Safe Mode is actually, it's basically a safe way to add or remove programs in your computer. It's also a safe way of looking into your computer to make sure everything checks out okay. Like if you feel something's not working correctly, and in normal mode you're not able to remove that program or fix that program, you go into Safe Mode and you can properly remove that program or fix that issue a little bit more easily, because this automatically gives you administrator permissions. Okay? So once you've done that, as soon as Safemode loads, it'll look like a desktop. You're going to want to hit Control-Alt-Delete and select your task manager. Okay? And in your task manager, 9 out of 10 times, if you don't use Task Manager often, it'll open up to your Applications file, and you're going to want to click the second tab. It's called Processes. Okay, Applications is the name of the programs that are open, and Processes is the background programs used to create those applications and your other background programs. Okay, like Windows needs a lot of system files and network files in order to connect you to the internet, or a lot of system files in order to update your computer. Okay, so it'll have all of these background programs that run. Okay, and what I want you to do is write down as many of them as you can before either A, your virus decides to kick in and restart your computer, or B, you find one that looks strange, that you've never heard before. Now, if you're completely new to computers and you're not even sure what any of these are, most of them will give you a description, and some of these descriptions are not normally. If you do have a virus, the description will probably be a lie or false advertisement. But what you'll want to do is you'll want to open up your internet on another computer, maybe your friends or your family member, and go to Google. And you're going to want to type down what is blah blah blah. So my first process, taking up 220,000 kilobytes of memory, is chrome.exe. And all you type is, what is chrome.exe? Or chrome.exe. And you'll see, obviously, from the description is Google Chrome. But many people are like, well, why is that taking up most of your program, or a lot of my memory, or something like that? And if you don't have that program running on your computer, you can go ahead and hit in process, and it won't have any effect. Normally when Chrome is running in the background of your computer, what it's doing is it's saving some of your files from the last time that you visited Chrome, like saving your login for your Facebook, or saving your last search, or saving the last website that you visited, so that when you open Google Chrome again, it'll automatically log you in, or automatically show you that website that you visited. Okay, that's 9 out of 10 times why Google Chrome opens in the background. And then you also might be wondering, why are there so many Google Chromes if you use Google Chrome? And the reason is this. Chrome has, or Google, the company that makes Chrome, obviously Google Chrome, has found out that by using one process for their program, the program runs a lot slower than using multiple processes for the computer, similar to what Windows has been doing for years. Like if you search by name and you look at Chrome, you see there are about 6 processes for Chrome. Okay, each of them controls something in your Google Chrome. Like one of them will control your extensions. If you have any extensions, one of them will control your Flash, which is what you use for your YouTube or something like that. And they each have a function, but they've decided to separate it so that they run more smoothly. It's similar to what Windows has been doing for a long time with SVC host. Okay, they all have the exact same name, but they all do something slightly different. They control the programs and the services. Here are your services that run in the background of your computer. Okay, so you're going to want to continuously search through these until you find one that either does not come up on Google search, or when you try to figure out what it does, it doesn't look like it does anything. Now, 9 out of 10 times, this is going to be your virus. Okay? It may take a little while to figure out what it is, but this will be your virus. Now, there are extremely good viruses out there that surpass this very basic search for viruses, but this will cut down about 90% of the viruses that enter your computer, or malware that enter your computer. And what you're going to do once you find that process, so let's say I think Google Chrome is my virus. So I right click Google Chrome and I hit open file location. Okay, you open the file location and it'll lead you to a folder. Okay, that's what the location is. It's the folder in which the program is running. And you hit in process on that program or process, and then as soon as you do that, very quickly highlight everything in this folder and delete it. Okay, what this is doing is it's deleting the program that you think is the virus, and then it's going to stop that program from running again. Okay, and once you're able to delete that, you should be free of the major thing or your major virus. Okay, and then start your computer in normal mode. Okay, and run your antivirus. Now, I actually don't use antivirus because I'm very computer capable, and I actually know what I'm doing when I'm downloading and surfing the web. But a lot of people, and not to be ageist or anything, but 9 out of 10 times they're over the age of 40 or 50, and they just get click happy, and they'll click on something they think is interesting, and turns out they just downloaded a virus or downloaded some malware or something, and they're asking me for help. And this is typically what I do through my first few steps of figuring out what the issue is. Okay, so to recap, start your computer in safe mode by repeatedly tapping F8. Safe mode with command prompt, I mean. Okay, type in sfc.exe/scan now, one word, and wait for that scan to finish. Okay, once that scan finishes, restart your computer, or your computer may prompt you to restart. And once it's restarted, repeatedly tap F8 again and open in safe mode. Open up your processes. Okay, in your processes, search for or write down as many of your processes as you can and search for them on Google to figure out what they do. And once you figure out what all of them do, and you think you've found your virus, you right click on it and you hit open file location. And when you open the file location, you delete everything in that folder. Okay? And you might actually want to delete everything in the folder directly above that and everything in the folder directly above that, just to be sure. But just make sure you look at the name of the folder. Now, if the name of the folder is temp, do not delete it. If the name of the folder is programs, obviously do not delete it. Just use your instinct. Like, a lot of viruses will backpack into some of your update folders, which will look something like a bunch of random numbers and letters mixed together. Like, I don't know. I don't want to open my computer because I don't want people to actually see the programs on my computer, but you'll know what I mean if you see what I'm talking about. Okay? And that's about it. You hit in process on the program, and then you delete everything in the folder. Okay? If you have any more questions or concerns, or maybe this did not help you, feel free to put a comment in the comment box below and tell me what your issue is exactly, and I can maybe make another video on how to get rid of your specific type of virus or your specific problem with your computer. Okay? Thanks everybody for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down and write a comment why. Okay? I make these videos to help you guys, and I want to know what I did wrong to impose you to not like my video. But anyway, thanks everybody, and peace out.